Hi guys, in this video we'll be implementing AI agents with the help of Langchain. So before starting with actual agentic AI framework, first of all I want to show you how we can implement these kinds of AI agents with the help of Langchain, because Langchain is also having some functionality. With the help of that you can easily create these kinds of AI agents. But whenever I'm talking about any agentic AI framework like CrewAI, then LangGraph, then we also have something called LangFlow. Okay, then there are some more tools are also available in the market, so this will help you to build your application in the easiest way, because it has all the functionality integrated with that. Okay, you don't need to write the code from scratch. So first of all, let's try to see how we can implement with the help of Langchain. Then I will also show you how we can use these are the framework for implementing our agentic AI project. Okay, so I already prepared one notebook, so inside that I'll show you some of the demo how it can be done. So after that I think definitely your confusion would be clear. So how to set up this project, guys? This project will be available in your resources section. From there you can download and you can set up with me. So to set up the project, guys, first of all open up your terminal. Okay, and you have to create one environment here. So how to create the environment? Just write conda create. Okay, conda create hyphen n. Then you can give the name of the environment. Let's say I'll give agent demo. Okay, then you can specify the Python. Let's say I want to use Python is equal to 3.11. Okay, then hyphen y. So this command you have to execute. So whenever you will execute, it will create one environment for you. So for me, I already have the environment, so let me activate. So to activate the environment, just write conda activate. Okay, agent demo. See guys, I already activated my environment. Now the next thing, you have to install this particular requirement.txt. Inside requirements, I have mentioned all of the requirements. Okay, you need to run this project. So here, just write pip install. Okay, hyphen r requirement.txt. So if I execute, so it will install all the requirement. So for me, it is already satisfied because I already installed previously. Now the next thing, you just need to open up this agents underscore demo.ipynb file. Okay, and make sure you select your kernel here. So for me, I already selected my environment. Now first of all, let's import the Langchain, and if you see, this is the Langchain version actually I'm using here. Now first of all, you have to import some library. Okay, the library actually you need to build your agents. Now you can see I'm importing actually agents, that means initialize agents and tool from the Langchain itself. Then I'm also using one large language model. Okay, that means we'll be using OpenAI large language model, that means GPT model we'll be using. And for this you need to get the OpenAI API key. So here I created another file called .env. Inside that I mentioned my OpenAI API key. So here you can see this is my key. So just try to replace your API key here, guys. I'm not going to share my API key. Just try to create one API key and try to paste it here. Then after that, here you can see I'm importing this .env, because with the help of .env we'll try to load this env file and we'll try to load our credential. Then operating system, because I want to get it as an environment variable. Okay, now let me import all of them. Now this particular code will load your OpenAI API key from the .env file itself. So let me load it. Now here is the agent demo, guys. So here you can see, first of all, I'm initializing one tool. And what is tool? Tools is nothing but tools will help you. Let's say whenever you are asking something to the agents, first of all, it will check whether this question is available, okay, to the knowledge base or not. Let's say it is using GPT model, right? Let's say GPT 3.5 turbo model it is using. First of all, let's say you have asked one question, tell me about latest movie, okay, in 2025. And I think you know that all the model has their knowledge cutoff. That means GPT 3.5 turbo has been trained till 2021. Okay, October I think they trained the model. But after 2021, whatever let's information we have, it doesn't know. So first of all, it will check whether this information is available in the knowledge base or not. If it is not available, then what it will do, it will use some search tool. Okay, so this DuckDuckGo is a search tool. Okay, so it will search over the internet and it will get the latest information about your question, and it will pass to the LLM, and LLM will try to summarize and refine, and LLM will try to provide you the answer. Okay, so this is the work of agents. So here I'm using one tool called DuckDuckGo. Okay, if you want to learn more about the DuckDuckGo, just go to the documentation of DuckDuckGo, and from there you can get it. So here I'm initializing the tool. So tool name is DuckDuckGo search, and you have to create a function and you have to specify the description. Then you have to initialize the LLM, and here we are creating the tool. That means tool wise I'm using this search tool, that means DuckDuckGo. Now here we are initializing the agents. So inside that I'm passing the tool, I'm passing the LLM and the agents. So here I'm telling it should be a zero shot react description. Okay, and verbose is equal to true, that means it will print all the execution in my console. Now here finally I'm executing my agents with the help of run function, and here is the let's say question I'm asking, what are the latest top rating movies in 2025? So definitely this information is not available inside my model, because the model actually I'm using, it is trained till 2021. So what it will do, it will use DuckDuckGo to perform the search operation over the internet, and it will give you the response. Okay, so let me execute and let me show you. See, if I execute this agents, see, it is entering into the agents executor chain. That means it is using DuckDuckGo. So guys, you can see after execution, here is the answer I got. So the top ranking movies in 2025, sir: Better Man, Captain America, Brave New World, and Wicked. Okay, for good, among others. So that means now how it is able to get the latest information, because it is using the search tool. It is first of all searching over the internet, and that response it is passing to the LLM, and LLM is actually processing, and it is giving you the refined answer. So that's actually your agent's work. Okay, so it needs a tool, so that tool can like perform the search operation in real time. So this is just a single agent's demo. Later on I will also show you how we can create the multi agents. That means one agents will pass the task to another agents, and it will try to perform that jobs. Okay, now let's see another demo. So we'll show you the Wikipedia search. Let's say instead of using any search tool, you can also use Wikipedia search, okay, to perform the search operation. So here I'm importing this Wikipedia API wrapper, and now here I'm creating the Wikipedia search tool. You can see then initializing the model, and now tool is equal to my Wikipedia search tool. And here I'm asking, who is Elon Musk? Tell me the latest news of him. Now if I execute, so here is the response you got. Elon Musk is the billionaire businessman and political figure known his role in Tesla, and so on. Okay, so see, it is able to give me the response. Now if you want, you can also create a SQLite database agents. Let's say you have one SQLite database. Now you want to perform some query on top of that, okay, without using any SQL commands. You can also create agents on top of it. Okay, first of all you have to connect that database. So this will create actually a table. Inside that it will actually store some data. After that it will close the connection. So let's create the data. Now I will import my SQL database and SQL database toolkit. Now here I am creating the agent. So first of all, let's load that database, then initializing the OpenAI model and SQLite database toolkit. So DB and LLM here I'm providing, and this is going to be my tool. Now here let's execute. So how many units of product A are in the stock? Now if I ask this question, so see, it is automatically like performing that SQL operation, and it is finding that answer. Okay, so here final answer, 150 units of product A are in the stock. I hope you got it. If you want, you can also use archive query run. So I think you know archive is a website, it has all the research paper. So you can also create one agents on top of that. So here I'm importing all the necessary library, and here I'm importing archive query run. So here is the tool I have created, archive query run, and this is the tool. So let me show you. So see, this is the model, and here is the tool, and again I'm creating the agents, and here we're doing the search operation. Search for a research paper on object detection in 2024. Let's say this is my question, so it will automatically search the paper for the object detection, and it will show me. See, it is getting lots of publication, and after searching on archive I found 3 relevant research paper for object detection. So title is towards reflected object detection, okay, benchmark by see, this is the author, and apart from that some more people title is there. Okay, great, it's working fine. You can also create a file agent. Okay, let's say you have a file, txt file or any other file. Here also you can create an agent. So let me import some like library. Now here I'm creating the tool. So here I'm telling I need to use a file for the like agent. So that's why I'm creating read file tool. And on initializing the model, this is the tool, and here I'm initializing the agents. Now here I'm asking one question, read the content of the file name. That means that in the file I have some content, and first of all it will load and it will summarize that content for me. Okay, so let me show you. So the content we have in the file related my YouTube channel. So the content of the file, example txt about data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, and so on. Okay, that means if you read that content, okay, you'll see that so this is the summary of that content. So this is the basics, let's say, agents demo, and we can create with the help of Langchain, simple Langchain only. Now going forward, we'll also see how we can use some amazing framework to create these kinds of agentic AI application. Even I will also show you how we can create the multi agents application as well. So yes guys, this is all about, and please try to execute the code. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Hi everyone. So now we'll be implementing another agentic AI project with the help of CrewAI framework. So if you don't know, CrewAI is a agentic AI framework. So with the help of that, we can create agents and multi-agents. So this is the website of CrewAI, and it supports all the model, like different model you have from different provider. You can check it out. Even currently, they have also collaborated with the NVIDIA. So this is like one amazing, powerful framework they have created. If you want to implement any agents, so definitely you can use it. Even personally, I like a lot, even because it is like easy to use. And recently you can see they have also collaborated with the deep learning.ai. So android ng is having one course, okay, on top of it, short course. If you want, you can also watch that, okay, how CrewAI helps us whenever we try to create any kinds of agents. So first of all, let me show you the demo how to use CrewAI and how we can implement these kinds of agents. So first of all, we'll try to create a single agents, then I will also show you how we can create the multi agents. So they have their documentation. You can go to the documentation. So all the installation guideline, all the example they have given. But first of all, see my implementation, then you can go to the documentation for the deep dive. So let's open up my VS Code, and here is the code, guys, I already prepared. So the resources would be shared in your description. From there you can download. So how to set up the project? So here I have already given the guidance. First of all, create a environment with the help of Python 3.11, then activate it, then try to install the requirement. So for me, I already have my environment. So let me just open up my terminal. Then I will activate my environment. So I already created it. I'll activate. Then after that, install the requirements. So for me, it is already satisfied. And here you can see these are the requirement you need, okay, for this project. So here what I can do, I can uncomment and I can comment this one. So if you want, you can also use Grok model. So if you are using Grok model, you have to install Langchain Grok that time. So let me install now. Fine. But here I'm going to use OpenAI model. So first of all, let me show you what is the agents we are going to develop here. So guys, the agents we are going to develop, it would be a like single agents. Okay. So here we are going to create a research agent. Research agent. So what would be the task of research agent? Let's say this is my agent. So it will take one input from the user, okay, any topic name, and it will do the research operation over the internet, and it will give you the response on top of this. Okay, simple. And what is the main functionality? That finding the latest information capability, because it will be using one tool, and tool wise we'll be using something called SARP API. SARP API. So SARP API is one of the like search tool you can use. It will perform real-time search operation over the Google. So let's say here, user is searching let's say about agentic AI. Okay, agentic AI. So it will first of all check whether this information is available in the large language model or not, because we'll be integrating the LLM here, OpenAI LLM. And you know that OpenAI LLM doesn't have the latest information, so it will use the tool. That means search API. It will search over the internet. It will get the response. It will pass to the LLM. LLM will try to process, and it will give you the response. Okay. So this is the single agents we'll try to develop. Now, next time I will also show you how we can create the multi agents. That means we'll try to create a blog post generator agents. So one agents will try to do the research operation over the internet, and second agents will try to write the blog on that topic. Okay, so let's see how to implement these agents, okay, with the help of this CrewAI framework. So guys, here is the code demo. So here I have one file called single agents underscore demo.py. So here I'm importing all the necessary library. So .env, I think you know, we need to load the credential from my env file. That's why we need it. Then from CrewAI, I'm importing agent, task, and crew. I'll tell you, okay, why we are importing that. And we are also importing something called SARP date tool, because we'll be using SARP API here. And we need a SARP API key. I'll tell you, okay, how to get it. And here we are using the OpenAI model. We're importing chat API model. Okay. So here we are importing chat OpenAI model. So first of all, you have to set your OpenAI API key, guys. So I already set my OpenAI API key, and you need a SARP API key. Now, how to get the SARP API key? Just go to Google and search for SARP, sarper.dev. So first of all, create one account. For me, I already have the account. So let me just log in. So here you need to get the API key. Just click on the API key and copy your API key. Okay. And here you can just paste it. And make sure, guys, you are using your API key. I'm going to remove, okay, after the recording. This is my API key. So now we'll load my single agent demo. Now here we are loading the API key. We are creating the like object of the tool, and this is the function I have written. Okay, so create research agent. So here I'm initializing the LLM, and here I'm using GPT 3.5 turbo model. And here we are first of all creating a agents, okay, because I told you now we have to create a agents, and this agents I have to define some role. So here you can see role is research agent, goal is conduct through research on a given topic, backstory. So you can see you are an experienced researcher with expertise in finding synthesizing information from various sources. That means here you can give any kinds of prompt. Let's say I want to create a research prompt, you can give research related prompt here. That means your agent should contain role, goal, backstory. Okay, these are the main component, because CrewAI works in that way, and these are the CrewAI framework. CrewAI actually parameter. Then verbose is equal to 2 means you want to see the execution log in your terminal. Allow delegation, because I'm not creating any multi agent, so after this agents I don't have any other agent, that's why it would be false. And true, tools is equal to the source tool actually I have defined, that means server tool, and this is the LM I'm defining. Now agent is ready. Now we have to create the task. That means I just need to define the task of the agents right now. So again I've created another function called research task, create a research task, and it will take the agents you have created and the topic. Okay, so here is the task I'm creating. Now I'm using the task function. Okay, previously I used the agent function, I'm using the task function, and this is the description I'm giving. Okay, research on the following topic and provide the comprehensive summary on the topic. That means whatever topic user will give, it will do the research operation. Then I'm giving the agents. With the help of these agents, it will do the research operation, and expected output you can mention here. So I need a detailed summary of the research finding, including the key points inside it's related to the topic. Okay, then this is the final function. Now run research, so it will get the topic name, it will initialize the agents. Okay, these agents, then it will initialize the task, then I'm creating the crew. Now you have to use the crew. That means crew will contain the agents as well as the task, and after that crew would be a object. Now you have to just run crew.kickoff, so it will run the agents. Okay, and this particular function I'm running in the main function itself. First of all, I'm taking the input from the user, and this input I'm passing here, and it will give you the response. So let me execute and let me show you whether it's working or not. I'm going to open up my terminal. That's clear. I'll just write Python, and the file name is single agents, I think. So let's execute single agents demo. Okay, so I'll execute. So it is asking for the topic. Let's say I will give agentic AI. Okay, this is the topic I want to do the research. Now if I hit enter, now it is using the chain, like CrewAI chain. Now see, it is doing the search operation, and it is getting the information from various sources. You can see from Medium, from different website, and it is refining, and this is the final output I got. Okay, final refined output we got about the agentic AI. That's how guys we can automate, and we can get the real-time information with the help of agentic AI. Okay, now this was the example of single agents. Now let's try to see how we can create the multi agents. So guys, now we'll create a multi agent. So let me show you. So the agents we are going to create called blog post generation agent. Okay, so what I will do, I will create actually two agents. So let's say this is my agent one, so this is would be my research agent. Okay, and I will create another agent called agent 2. This would be my writer agent. Okay, and user will pass one topic name. Okay, so this agent will try to do the research operation on the topic. Let's say user has given agentic AI, so it will do the research operation. I think you saw the previous example. It will give you the entire research topic to the next agent. Okay, and next agent will try to write that block in a MD file, markdown file. Okay, you can also specify the format. Let's say you need a in a JSON file, you need a txt file, you can also do it. So that means we'll be creating two agents, agent 1 and agent 2, and we'll try to like make them one connection. So these agents will try to do the research operation. After researching, this will pass to the another agents, and the agent will try to write that particular blog. Okay, now let's see how we can implement with the help of CrewAI. So again, I have given you the code example. Just open this multi-agents demo.py file, and similar concept guys. So first of all, importing all the library, then loading my OpenAI and Server API, and I'm setting all of them in the environment variable. And this is my tool, and this is my agent, the first agent. This is called research agent. That means this particular agents we have created, and here I have specified the like role, goal, and everything. Okay, I think you saw in my previous example. I'm not going to explain again. And one thing I have done here, allowed education is equal to true, because now we have another agents and it is interconnected. That's why it should be true. Okay, now this is my second agent called writer agent. So you can see name is writer and goal. So here I have given all the goal and all. So here I've written narrate the complete take stories about the topic, then the backstory as I've given. Okay, and now here I've given allowed delegation is equal to false because after this agents I don't have any other agents. Okay, that's why it is false. Now after creating that, I have to create the task for both of the agents. So this is the task for first agent. Okay, you can see this is the task for the first agent. So here I've written the entire prompt, and I need a comprehensive three paragraphs long report on the latest AI trends, and it will take the tools as well as the agent. That means researcher agent it will do. Now I'll create the task for the next agent, which is nothing but writer agent. So here again I'm creating a task, and here you can see I'm giving the writer agents. Okay, and now here you can define the output, what kinds of output you need from the agents. So here I'm telling a four paragraph articles on the topic advanced formatted as a markdown, and will save the like content in a markdown file. Okay, new blog post md file, and from there you can do the post operation. Now here I'm creating the crew. So inside crew you have your agents, two agents and the two tasks, and here you are defining this is a sequential agents because it will run as a sequence. First of all research, then writer. That's why it's a sequential agents. Then you are doing crew.kickoff and you are giving the topic name. So here the topic name I have given AI in healthcare. Okay, and this will print the result and it will also save the file. So see, initially I don't have this file. Now after executing you will see that this file will be generated. So let's execute. So I'll clear the terminal. So Python multi agents demo. See, it is doing the search operation. Okay, from different website it is like collecting the information, then it will pass to the LLM and LLM will try to process. So this execution will take some time. Let's wait. Once the execution is complete I'll come back. So guys, you can see my execution is complete and this is the like answer I got. Now if I show you, so it has created one md file. Inside that it has written one amazing blog about AI in healthcare. Okay, so that's how guys you can easily actually generate the blog post. Now you don't need to like do the research operation manually. Even you don't need to write it manually. So with the help of these agents you can easily generate that. Now you can create another agents. That agent will try to post that blog in the, let's say, LinkedIn or let's say Facebook, but for this you need to get the LinkedIn and Facebook developer API key. Okay, so yes guys, this is the like agents demo we have done with the help of CrewAI. I hope you liked it, and CrewAI is like very powerful. You can deep dive into the documentation. Definitely will be learning a lot. So yes guys, this is all about. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much. Hello everyone. Now we'll be implementing another agentic AI project with the help of LangGraph. So LangGraph is one of the like framework for implementing these kinds of agentic AI project. So this is from actually Langchain. So Langchain has created this LangGraph. Okay, and if you compare this LangGraph with CrewAI, I will tell CrewAI is like simple, and it is like most used one because LangGraph syntax is a little bit harder to understand. Okay, so personally I like CrewAI, but if you are interested you can also explore the LangGraph. So let's see how we can create a basics agents with the help of this LangGraph. So you can see the documentation, but this LangGraph documentation is not like very organized. So first of all let's see my demo. Okay, then after that you can go to the documentation, then you can understand. So I have already prepared the content guys, you can see. So how to set up the project, the same thing you have to do. First of all open up your terminal, then just activate your environment. So conda, first of all create then activate. So conda activate agent demo. So then you have to install the requirement. So pip install hyphen r requirement.txt. So installation is completed. Now just open this langgraph demo.ipynb file and select your kernel. Okay, the environment you created. So here you need actually some environment like keys. So first of all you have to add your OpenAI key. So first of all you have to add your OpenAI API key. I already added. Then you have to add the Tabili API key, and Tabili is another search tool. Okay, so previously we used something called SARP API. So now we'll be using Tabili. Now how to get the Tabili API key? So just go to the website of Tabili, tabili.com, and make sure you created one account. So I already have the account. Let me log in. So after like a login, you will see this kinds of dashboard. Now here you can see your API key. Okay, so if you don't have, you can create the API key from here, but I already have. What I will do, I'll just try to copy, and here let's try to mention. Okay, then after that let's load the API key. I will set as environment variable. I will load the OpenAI model. I'm using GPT 3.5 turbo model, And here, first of all, I'm testing this stabily search. Okay, so here I'm doing a search operation. Tell me about 2025 LA wildfire updates. Okay, I think you know in Los Angeles there was a wildfire. Okay, so first of all, I'm giving this question, and my stabily will try to search over the internet. It will see, it will use different website. Let me open the website. So this is one website, this is another website, this is another website. Okay, so from this website it is getting the real-time information, and it is providing to us. Okay, but here we have lots of content. Okay, so we have to pass this content to the LLM will try to summarize, it will give me the defined answer. So this thing we'll try to do right now. Okay, you can see it is giving you the search result. Now here search is equal to 3, that's why it is like referring 3 website. If it is 4, it will refer 4 website. Okay, that's how. Now let's initialize the tool. That means this particular tool we have created, tably search tool. Now this is the tool, you can see it's a tably search tool. Now let's import the agents from LangGraph. So LangGraph pre-built create react agents. Okay, and we are creating the agent object. So it will take your LLM as an tool. Now here we are giving the human prompt. You can see this is the human prompt. Tell me about LA wildfire updates. Okay, this is the human message, and we are executing with the help of this agents. Okay, now see, it will give you the response. So guys, here you can see I got the response here. Now if you want to see the message only, so here is the message. See, here are some updates of the 2025 Los Angeles wildfire. Okay, so that means it is providing the entire report of that. Now you can also add the memory if you want. So let's say in the chat GPT also we have the memory functionality. So if you ask any question, it will remember your previous context. So for this, in the LangGraph we have the memory, okay, saver. So let's create a memory saver object. Now whenever we are initializing the agents, you have to pass this memory as a check pointer. Now you can also create the trade ID. Let's say this is the first trade. So in this trade, actually, it will remember your conversation. Let's say who won the 2024 soccer Euro Cup. So this is my question I have asked in the trade one. Now it is doing the real-time search operation, different website. It will give you the response. So you can see this is the victory team. Now here I'm asking another question: who were the top stars of the winner team? Okay, now I haven't asked like the about the Euro Cup. Okay, but it will remember my previous context. The top stars of the Spain. Okay, who won the Euro Cup? Who included Mikel. Okay, and so on. Now let's say instead of using trade 1, I'm using trade 2. Okay. Now here I'm asking about what soccer team we are talking about. Now here you can see it is telling I don't have the context of the previous conversation. But if I give, so now if I change the trade ID, let's say 1, now if I execute, so it should able to give me the answer. See, we are talking about the Spain national soccer team. Okay. So that means that's how you can create the memory functionality if you want with your agents. Okay, so this was a a demo of the LangGraph. I hope you got it, guys. So that's how we can implement agents. Now simply go to the documentation and you can check it their example. Definitely will be able to build your own agents. So yes guys, this is all about. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much. Hi guys, so in this video we'll be implementing another agentic AI project with the help of Phidata. So Phidata is one of the amazing agentic AI actually framework. So with the help of that you can create actually AI agents. So you can see guys, this is the website, but recently they have changed their website name as Agno. Okay, so they have changed their name, but previously it was Phidata. Okay, so if you search for Phidata in Google, so see, this is the Phidata, but if you open it up, so it will become Agno because they have changed their website name. So you can go to the documentation, you can see how to create the example, but first of all see my demo how to create, then you can go to the documentation. So you have to create one account here. For me, I already have the account. After login, you will see this kinds of dashboard, and from there you need to get the API key. So let me open up my code. So here is the code guys, and I will share in the description section. From there you can download, and you have to create an environment, then you have to activate it, then you have to install the requirement. So here is the requirement guys. Okay, you can install it. So guys, installation is done. Now what you have to do, you have to open this main.py, and here I have already written the code. So if you have already used the CrewAI guys, understanding Phidata would be very much easy for you, because these are like similar kinds of syntax. So first of all, I'm importing agents from phi.agents. Okay, you can see that I'm importing grok. So here you can use grok model, but you also need to install OpenAI here. Okay, because in the requirement also you can see I'm installing OpenAI, because without OpenAI it was throwing the error. I don't know why, but you have to add the OpenAI, then it will work. Then why finance tool? So the agents we're going to develop, this is the finance agent. So these agents will try to figure out the stock market, let's say, information in a real time. So that's why finance tools will be using, and why finance tool will get the stock market data in real time, and DuckDuckGo will do the search operation over the Let's say query user is asking, then OpenAI os.env. First of all, I'm loading the OpenAI API key. So inside env, I have my OpenAI API key. You can see. Then I also need the Grok API key. How will get the Grok API key? Just go to the Grok playground, guys, and just create an account there. Sorry, it should be Grok playground, and create an account there, and you will get this kinds of playground. Just go to the API key, and here you can see this is my. I can delete my previous one. And now let's create a new one. Okay, so I'll just name it as Phidata, and let's create. Copy the API and just paste it here, and mention your OpenAI, and then you need the Phi API key. So how will get the API key? So go to the Phi dashboard, API key. So copy the API key, and here just try to mention it. Okay, after that everything is set. Now here we are getting the agents. So again we are giving the name, role, okay, then model. So here we are using DeepSeek R1 model, guys, okay, from the Grok. So here you can see, guys, in the Grok we have DeepSeek R1 model hosted. So this is the recent model, guys. I think you know DeepSeek R1. So this model we are using. Then here we are giving the tool. First of all, it will use DuckDuckGo tool to perform the search operation. If user is asking anything about the, let's say, finance, it will do the search operation. And if they're asking about this stock, it will use the Y finance tool that time. Okay. Then instruction you have to give. Then show tools cause true is equal to true and markdown is equal to true. So these are the parameter you have to give. So this is your agents. So this is your web search agent. Now we'll be creating another agents called finance agents, and this particular agents will try to do the, let's say, real-time search operation over the stock, let's say, market. So the research name is agents. So here the agent name is finance agent. This is the role. This is the model I'm using, DeepSeek model, and this is the tool. Now I'm using my finance tool, and these are the parameter you have to give if you want to access the real-time stock data, and instruction, tools, and markdown. After that we are getting the agents. So here we are passing the teams, web search agent and finance agent, and instruction and this parameter. Then after that we are calling the agents print response, and here we are giving the question summarize the analyst recommendation and share the latest news for the Nvidia stock. Okay, and streaming is equal to 2, that means it will give the streaming output that time. So now let's try to see whether it's working or not. So I will open up my terminal. Let's clear. Let's write python main.py. Now see, guys, it is searching regarding this question, and it is using thinking because it is using DeepSeek model. Now after that it will show you the entire let's say stock about the Nvidia. And here you have mentioned always include sources and use a table to display the data. So it will use table, okay, to display your data. So guys, you can see this is the table it has created. So this is the current month stock, okay, 1 month ago, 2 month ago, and this is the summary and the entire title. So amazing, that means it's working fine. Now you can ask any kinds of question about this stock. Now what I will show you, see, this PyData is having another functionality. You can also run as a local host, and you can connect this local host in the dashboard itself, in the playground itself. It is also possible. So let's go to the playground. So here you can connect, but before that you have to execute your run point. So for this I've created another file called app.py. So again the same code, only the change is here you have to give the playground, and here you have to give the agents, okay, and get app. So now if I initialize this app, let me show you. If I clear, now if I execute this app.py, now it will run on the localhost port number. See, it is running localhost port number 777. Okay, now let's go to the playground, and here just select the endpoint. So localhost 777. So see, it is connected successfully. Now here you can ask the same question. I'll copy, and here I'll try to ask. See, now you got the interface. Okay, beautiful interface. So guys, here is the response I got. So that's how with the help of this PyData, you can create the agents. Even you can also integrate with the help of playground. So yes guys, this is the demo. I hope you liked it, and all the code I will share, please try to execute from your end. Thank you so much. Hi guys. In this video, we'll try to develop AI agents with no code. So for this, we'll be using one amazing platform called LangFlow. So I think you know that, guys. LangFlow is a platform with the help of that you can implement AI agents without writing any line of code. Okay. So here everything you have to do as a drag and drop. I'll tell you okay how to do it. So far whatever agents we have implemented with the help of some framework, with the help of Python programming, right? But let's say you don't know about programming but still you want to create the AI agents, you can implement with the help of this LangFlow. So for this, search for langflow.org, then click on get started for free. So just create one account. So I will create the account with my Google, okay, Gmail address. So previously I implemented some agents, that's why it's coming like that. So let's create a new flow here. Okay, new agents I want to create. So here you have to select the simple agents. Okay, so after opening this one, you will be getting this kinds of window. Now here you can create your agents. So here we'll try to create one very simple agent. So here for this, first of all you have to take one agents. Okay, so just drag and drop here. See, this is the agents you have here. So if you want to see the code, see, you can also see the code. Okay, but code is like very huge if you are using LangFlow to develop any kinds of AI agents. So you have to write like too many line of code. Okay, but in other library actually you don't need to write it. But this platform mostly focused on the like low code agents implementation. That means if you don't know about the coding, still you can implement the agents, okay, by doing some drag and drop operation. So here you can select like which model you want to use for your like agents. So here I will be selecting OpenAI. If you want to use any other model like you get a custom model, or let's say Azure, OpenAI, Anthropic, okay, Amazon Bedrock, so all the model it supports. Okay, so I'll select yeah, OpenAI as of now. Then you can also specify the model name, which model you want to use. So let's take GPT-4 mini. Then here you have to pass your OpenAI API keys. So let me pass my OpenAI API key here. So I'll copy my OpenAI API key and I will try to pass it here. Now here guys, you can see already instruction is provided. If you want to modify the instruction, you can also give. So what I will do, I will give a instruction here. So let's say this is my instruction. You want a helpful assistant that can use tool to answer the question, perform the task, use markdown format to your answer, properly embedding image or the URLs. Okay, this is my, let's say, prompt I have given. Now let me. So guys, my agent is ready. Now user will pass some input. So to receive the input, you have to use input functionality. So here you have the input functionality. So it should be chat input. Okay, so let's drag and drop here chat input, and you have to connect this chat input. So this message will go as input to my agents. Okay, that's how we have to make the connection. Now whatever you will try to, let's say, right here, it will go to the agents, and agents will give you some output. Okay, for this let's take one output functionality. So chat output I need. So here again you have to connect it. So the connection would be this response would be the output of the chat output. Now let's try whether it's working or not. I will click on the playground. Now here you will be getting this kinds of window. Now simply just write hi and send. So guys, here you can see it is giving you the response, hello, how I can assist you, but it is not using any tools because this is just a simple question. Now if I'm asking, tell me about 2000, 2025 latest movie. Now see, it won't be working because it doesn't have any kinds of tool functionality as of now. See, it is telling as of now I don't have access to the real-time data of the future movie release beyond. Okay, see, it is telling it doesn't have the like access, so that's why it is not able to utilize the tools because we haven't added the tools. But it is giving you some older movie. Okay, you can see. So now what we'll do, we'll try to add the tool functionality with our agent. So what I will do, I'll just try to close it. Now to add the tool, so here you can search for the tool. Okay, now here you have different tools. Let's say I want to use one search a tool. Actually, let's say I will use Tably AI. Okay, Tably AI search, let's say this tool I'm going to use. You can also use Sarpar API. Okay, it's up to you, but I'm going to use this particular tool. So now here you have to provide that Tably API key. So where you will get, just search for tably.com, go to the website. Now here you can copy the key and simply just try to paste it here. That's it. Okay, now this is a tool, so this tool would be connected to the agents tool. Now whenever you will give one now whenever you will try to provide any kinds of query, first of all it will check whether this answer is available in the knowledge base or not. Otherwise it will refer the tool, okay, to perform the search operation. Now let's try to check whether it's working or not. Again I will click, then I will ask the same question. Now let's ask. So guys, you can see I got the response, and here now you can see that it has extracted all the latest movie in 2025. Okay, with the help of that tably search tool, and see this is the entire results I got with the image also. Why image? Because in the prompt you have mentioned you also need actually image kinds of output. That's why it is also showing you the image. So yes guys, that's how we can implement any kinds of AI agents without writing any line of code. Now you have all the functionality what you can do. Just try to explore, okay, what are the things you can use, and you can build some amazing agents with that. Okay, so yes guys, this is all about. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much. Hi guys, welcome to this video. So guys, in this video we'll be implementing one amazing project called agentic RAG using CrewAI. So many people are asking me like, sir, how we can create these kinds of agentic RAG with the help of these kinds of agentic AI framework, because whatever traditional RAG we used to use, that can only work with the knowledge base. Okay, now let's see if we are asking anything which is not available in the knowledge base. So that time actually what to do. So for this actually I'm creating this particular video because here I'm going to show you how we can create the like agentic RAG. That means we'll be creating the traditional RAG, and with that we'll try to integrate the agentic AI functionality. That means we'll be integrating the search tool and all. Okay, and for this we'll be using one amazing framework called CrewAI. So let's start guys. First of all, what I will do, I will make the setup of the entire project, then I will start the implementation. So guys, I think you already know about the RAG. So let's say you have some documents here. Let's say you have PDF document. So in RAG, what we do usually, first of all, we extract the data. Okay, extract data. Then after that, we create a chunks. Then we use something called embedding model. Then with that, we create the vector embedding. Okay. Then what we do is store inside a vector database, vector DB, and we call it as a knowledge base. Okay. Then whenever user is asking any query, it will go to the knowledge base. Knowledge base will return some rank result. Okay. And we use something called large language model. LLM takes the rank results as well as the query. It will try to process and it will give you the correct response. Okay. Now here what we'll do, we'll just try to create an agent. So these agents will verify what kinds of question user is giving, whether it is available in the knowledge base or not. Okay, if it is not knowledge base, then what it will do, it will use the search tool. Okay, online search tool, and it will get the response from there and it will return the feedback. Okay, so this is the system we'll be developing guys. Okay, so let's start the implementation. So what I will do, I will open up my local folder. So here first of all, let's open up our terminal, then I will open up my Visual Code Studio. So here you have to first of all set up your environment. So for this, let me write the command inside readme file. So these are the command guys you have to execute. So first of all, create an environment, then activate the environment, then try to install the requirements. Okay, so for me, I already created the environment. Let me just activate my environment. So let me just activate it. Okay, so it is telling uh, this is not there. Let me check. So conda env list. So okay, so I think I was testing this application that time. I was using demo one. Okay, so what I will do, I'll just activate the demo one. So conda activate demo one. Okay, so for you, just try to create the environment and try to use it, and make sure you're using Python version 3.12. Okay, yeah, 3.12 I'm using here. So after that, we have to add the requirements here. So let me create a file, requirements.txt, and inside that let me mention all of the requirements. So these are the requirement guys you need. So CrewAI tools, Langchain, okay, sentence transformer because we'll be using embedding model from the Hugging Face itself, and Langchain graph and Langchain Hugging Face. Okay, so these are the thing you have to import. So after that, let me install all of them. So I'll copy the command and let me install all of them. So for me it is already satisfied, but for you it will take some time. Okay, great. So once it is done, now what we'll do guys, we'll try to create a file here, but before that let me create a env file, .env file. Okay, so inside that you can mention all of the, let's say, credential you will be using. Then I'm going to create a notebook file, demo.ipynb. So inside that let's do the development. So first of all, let's select the kernel, it's demo1. So what you have to do guys, you have to import all the necessary library. So let me import. So see guys, these are the library I need. You can see I'm importing chat, OpenAI, PDF search tool. Okay, then for the search tool I'm using Tabily search. Okay, I think you know that Tabily is a web search actually API. So it will give you the API. With the help of that you can perform the online search operation. The tool crew task agents. Okay, I already covered the CrewAI there. I told you, okay, what this crew, what is this task, what is this agents. Okay, so let me import all of them. So it's done. Now what I will do guys, I'll try to set my Grok API key, because here we'll be using the Grok model. See there I will show you one hack. So let's say you don't have the OpenAI API key, so that time how you can use the Grok model. Okay, but you can still initialize the chat OpenAI functionality. So with the help of this Grok API key you can initialize chat OpenAI. Okay, so this particular object you can initialize. Okay, how I will tell you. So first of all, what I have to do guys, I have to collect my um, Grok API key. So where you will get the Grok API key? So you just need to go to the Grok playground. Grok playground, just open the first website and just create an account if you don't have the account. So let me just log in with my account. Then left hand side you can see the API option. So create a new API key. Let's name it as test. Copy the API key and here let's try to paste it. But before that I just need to set as an environment variable. So import voice and see I'm creating the tutorial, so that's why I'm showing you my API key. But whenever you are developing, make sure you keep inside env file. Okay, I think you know that how to keep inside env file. And after the recording I'll remove everything. So I have set the API key. Now I'll be using one model called llama, okay, from the playground itself. So here you can see llama model is available. So let's initialize one llama model. So this is the hack guys, you can see although I'm using chat OpenAI functionality, but inside that I'm giving the OpenAI API key base. This is the URL you have to provide, and you have to give the OpenAI API key is equal to your Grok API key. Then give the model name, temperature, and max tokens. Okay, so that's how also you can initialize the LLM. Now let me show you. It's done. So here you don't need the OpenAI API key. Okay, if you're doing like that. But uh, whenever you are creating the production grade application, don't do like that. Just try to use OpenAI model. Okay, OpenAI API key that time. Now what I will do guys, I will download a PDF file, because on the top of the PDF we'll try to do the drag operation. So here is the URL, and I think you know that this is the PDF we have already seen, called attention is all you need. Okay, so this is like a transformer paper, so we'll try to download this particular paper from the URL itself. Then we'll try to save. So let me execute. So it's done. Now you can see guys, this is the PDF I have downloaded. Okay, now what I will do guys, I'll try to create a knowledge base. Okay, so I think you know whenever we used to create our traditional RAG, we used to use lots of actually codes, lots of functionality to create the like knowledge base. But if you're using this agentic AI tool, so you don't need to actually write that many line of code, because we have already imported one amazing, let's say, functionality called PDF search tool from the CrewAI. Okay, so this will handle all the operation in the backend. So only just need to initialize this particular code. Let me show you. So this is what your rag tool. So here what will happen, it will load the paper, it will use the like LLM, then it will use the like embedding model, and it will create the knowledge base for you. Okay, and it will give you the retriever object at time, and retriever is nothing but your rag tool. Now you guys see that here database object has created, and by default it is using ChromaDB. Okay, and ChromaDB is a local vector database, I think you know that. So let's complete it because it will work. Now let's wait guys, it will take some time based on your data. If your data is used, it will take some time. It's done. Now let's test whether it's working or not. So let's test my retriever. So here I'm doing run ragtool.run. How did self-attention mechanism evolve the large language model? So this is the answer I'm getting. Okay, if you want to see that, what you can do, you can use the print function to visualize the entire results. Okay, now what we will do guys, we have created the rag, that means the retriever knowledge base we have created. That means my knowledge base is available. Now we'll be creating the agents. Okay, now here I'll try to connect the agents that will search over the internet, and if any question is not available, it will return to the user. Okay, so that thing we'll try to create. For this we'll be using Tavily. Okay, Tavily search tool. Then how to get the Tavily API key? So just search for tavily.com, log in your account, then this is your API key. Just try to copy, and here let's try to paste it. So this is my Tavily API key. Now let's try to set. Okay, done. Now we'll try to initialize the search tool. Now first of all, let me test whether it's working or not. So I'm going to search question, what is the self attention mechanism in large language model? So you will use actually different website to give you the answer. See, okay, see the Medium, then LinkedIn, okay, then magazine. So these are the website it has referred. Now here we'll try to create a route. So this route will help me to redirect whether I want to use the knowledge base or whether I want to use the website. So here you can see router function. So if user question has the self attention, that means it will use the knowledge base, otherwise it will use the search tool. Okay, so let me initialize, and you have to give the decorator of tool. So the tool you have imported, I think, remember here. Okay, so this should you have to give. Now let's initialize our agents. So this is our agents guys. These are our first agents called router agents. So these agents, what it will do, it will route the questions to a vector store or web search. Okay, so you can see I have given the entire prompt here, so you can read about the prompt. Then here I have passed the LLM and all the, let's say, parameter. Then this is my second agents. So this agent's name is retriever. So what it will do, these agents will try to retrieve the information from the knowledge base. You can see use the information retrieved from the vector database to answer the questions. Okay, then I'll create another agent. So this agent's name is answer grader. Okay, so you can see if the content contains the keyword related to the user question, grade is at relevant. Okay, so here you can see you have to make sure the answer is relevant to the question. So if it is relevant, that means it will try to utilize your knowledge base. Okay, so this is what actually these agents will do. Then I'll create another agents called hallucination agents. So let's say if some hallucination problem are there. Okay, so this particular agents will try to handle. And I'll create another agents called answer grader. Okay, so here you can see filter out the hallucinations from the answer. So these agents will try to let's say redirect the question to the web search tool, and it will give you the real-time response. Okay, so let me initialize. So now agents is created. Now we'll try to initialize all of the tasks. So this is the first agent task, so you can read the description and all. This is the second agent task. So we have created multiple agents, and with respect to all the agents we have to create the task. We have created 4 agents. Okay, that's why we have to initialize the 4th task. So here I'm getting an error, greater agent is not defined. Okay, so greater agents, where is the greater agents? This one I have to execute. Now I think it should work. Then my hallucination agent task, then my answer task. Done. Now let's create the crew. So here I'm giving all the agents I have created, and here I'm giving all the tasks. Now let's ask one question. So tell me about self-attention mechanism in transformers. Now it will refer the knowledge base to give you the response. Okay, it is using router tool, and it is redirecting to the vector store, and this is the response I'm getting, guys. Okay, this is the response I'm getting. If you want to see the results only, you can write the print results. Now see, this is the information I'm getting. Now let's say you want to ask a question and it is not available, it will use the search tool. That time you have to give like that, tell me about LLM. Okay, so let's say you want to learn more about LLM, and here you have specified using web search tool. Okay, now it will use the web search tool. That time the tool, web search tool. So see, it is using web search tool and it is searching real time over the internet, and it will give you the response and you can see the answer. See, okay. So yes guys, that's how we can create the agentic RAG. So let's say if any question is not available and you want to learn more about, let's say, that is specific topic, you can use the search tool that time. Okay, so I hope guys you got it, the entire implementation, and all the material would be shared. You can also execute from your end. With that, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be implementing financial agents with the help of Phidata. So for this, first of all, you have to do the environment setup. So let me write down all the commands you need. Readme.md. So first of all, you have to create an environment with this command. So conda create -n. So give the environment name. Let's say demo. You can specify the Python version. So Python is equal to 3.12. Let's say I want to use 3.12, then -y. So once environment is created, you have to activate it. So conda activate demo. Then you have to install the requirement. So pip install -r requirement.txt. Okay, so these are the command guys you have to execute. So for me, I already have the environment. So for me guys, I already have the environment I created, you can see. So what I will do, I will install all the let's say requirements. So these are the requirement guys you need. So let me install them. So it is already satisfied for me, but again let's install. Done. So yeah, now let's create a file here. I'm going to name it as financial agent. Okay, .py. So here let me import some necessary libraries. So from py.agent import agent. Then I need a grok model. So from py.model.grok. Okay, so I'm going to import something called import grok. Then I need one tool. So here we'll be using financial, let's say, search operation. So for this we'll be using financial tools. So from py.tools. So inside that we have one tools called Y Finance. Okay, so let me import this Y Finance tool. Okay, so with the help of that you can do the real-time stock search of operation. Okay, then I need .env. So .env import load env. So once it is done, let's initialize the load env, and you have to collect the grok API key. Okay, where you will get the grok API key, go to the grok playground and go to the API key section and create a API key, and make sure you add the API key here. Okay, so once this is done, let's initialize my finance agent, finance underscore agents is equal to agents, and inside that let's specify all the parameters. First of all, I'll give the name. So here let's say name is equal to finance agents. Okay, then the next parameter is the description. So here you can give the description. Your task is to find, okay, find the finance, okay, financial information. I can give information. So this is kinds of prompt. Okay, you can specify. Now here you can specify the model you want to use. So again I'm going to use the grok model, and it takes the model ID, And again, I'm going to use the same Llama 3.7 versatile model. So it is available over the Grok. Just go to the playground, and here you can see, guys, this Llama 7 3.370 versatile. This model is available. Okay, so you're using this model. Then we'll be specifying the tools. So tools wise, I'm going to use something called Y finance tool. And inside that you have to because we are going to access the stock data, so I'll activate this parameter called stock price is equal to true. Okay, then analyst recommendation is equal to true. Then I also need something called company info. Okay, I also need the company information, that's why this parameter will also make it true. Then company news also I'll make it as true. So this Y finance tool has different parameter. You can check the documentation. So they have also mentioned the same thing. Now, once it is done, then what I will do, guys, I'll give the instruction is equal to, let's say, here I'll tell use use tables. Okay, use tables to display the result. Display the data. Okay, like that I can mention. Then show tools calls is equal to, make it as true. Then markdown is equal to true. Then debug mode is equal to true. Yes, so now let's call the agent. So financial agents dot print response. Inside that, let's give the prompt. So here I will give summarize analyst. Summary analyst. Okay, analyst recommendation for NVIDIA. You can give any, let's say, stock company. Okay, so this will give you the information. So NV okay, so like that you can give in a shortcut name. And again, I want to take a streaming output, so I can make it as stream is equal to true. So it's done. Now let me save. Now let's execute my agents. So Python financial agents, I think. Okay, so let me execute. See, so see, guys, it is using this financial search tool, and it is extracting the real-time stock data, and this is the results actually I got. So the current analyst recommendation for NVIDIA are the follows. Okay, now here you can give the Google, Amazon, okay, whatever you can give. So this will give you the real-time finance information or stock information. So yes, guys, I hope you got it. And this is the like beauty of Phidata. With a very less line of code, you can implement these kinds of agents. So yes, this is all about. In the next video, we'll try to explore any other type agents. With that, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Hi guys, welcome to this video. So guys, in this video, we'll be creating a multi-agent system with the help of Phidata. So guys, for this, first of all, you have to set up your environment. And how to set up, I already mentioned in the readme file. First of all, create an environment with the help of Python 3.12, then activate the environment, then you have to install all the requirements. And here is the requirement, guys. I have mentioned all of the requirements. Okay, you can see that. So after that, what you have to do, you have to you have to create a file. So I'll create it as, let's say, multi agent. Okay, multi agents.py. Let's say this is my file name. And here let me import all the necessary library I need. So first of all, I need py agents, py.agent import agent. Then I need grok model. So py.model dot grok import grok model. It should be capital. Okay, then I need DuckDuckGo search tool. Okay, so from file dot tools dot DuckDuckGo import DuckDuckGo. Okay, then I also need Y finance tool. Okay, why finance tool? Because we'll be creating multi agents. One agents will try to perform the search operation over the web, and another agents will try to search operation over the stock market. Okay, that's why. So phi dot tools dot um, y finance import y finance tools. Okay, this one. Now let me import this load env from dot env import load env. Then I will load my grok API key. Okay, and inside this env you have to mention your grok API key, and where you will get, just go to the playground of the grok. Here you will see the API key. Just try to create API key and mention here. Okay, so after that, what I have to do, guys, I have to create my agent. So the first agents I'm going to create the web search agent. So web search agent. So agent, okay, so it will take some parameter. I think you know that. First of all, it will take the name of the agents. This is the name. Then it will take the description of the agents. This is the description. Okay, you can see this is the agents for searching content. Okay, from the web. I think I showed you how to create the web search agent, right? You already know that. Then the model. So these are the parameter you have to mention. So the model, then tool, then instruction, okay, then show tools, markdown, and debug. And here I'm using DuckDuckGo for the search tool, and model is equal to I'm using llama 3.3 70b versatile model. Okay, so this is my web search tool I have created. Now I'll be creating another agents for the financial search operation over the stock market. So for this, I think you know that we created one financial agents previously. Let's copy the agent as it is. So we'll try to merge both of the agents, and we'll try to create a multi-agent system. Okay, this is the idea. So this agent, guys, okay, I can use, I think, yeah, so let me just verify financial agents. Okay, so this one is fine. Okay. So this is fine, I think. Now what I will do, guys, I'll create a final agents, and I'll try to integrate both of the agents together. Okay, so for this, let's create a team. So agent, let me zoom, underscore team is equal to agent. Inside that, there is a parameter called team. Inside team, you have to mention your agent. So first of all, I created the web search agent. Then the second agent, I created the finance agents. Okay, both I'll try to mention. Then the next one, you have to give the model instruction. That means the remaining parameter. Okay, whatever you had, these are the parameter you have to give. So once it is done, now let's call the agent. So this is my agent team dot print response. Inside that, let's give a prompt. So here I will give the same prompt, I think you remember. I will give this particular prompt, and here parameter I will give stream is equal to true. Done. Now let me just ask the question. So python multi agents.py. Now guys, you can see that it is referring that tools, and it is searching real time over the internet and over the stock data, and it is giving you the response. So here we have created multi agents, that's why the time is a little bit high. You can see, I can see this is the detailed response I got, but the previous response, I think you saw only the financial agents, it was just a table. But here it is also showing you the table as well as the explanation, because we have created two agents. One agent is searching over the internet and it is getting all the information. Other agents will let's say extract the real-time stock data. Okay, I hope you got it. Now here you can give any kinds of, let's say, comments. Okay, any kinds of, let's say, prompt regarding the financial information regarding the stock. Okay, you will be able to get the response. So I hope, guys, you liked this particular project, multi-agent system. So we learned how to create the websites, we learned how to create the financial, we also learned how we can integrate both of them and create a multi-agent system. Okay, and one of the amazing library, this Phidata, you can export, you can go to the documentation. So they have given lots of things. Okay, you can check one by one. With that, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Hi everyone, welcome to the video. So guys, in this video, we'll be implementing one amazing agents with the help of Phidata called Video Summarizer. So what this agent will do, let's say if you give any video, so it will, let's say, analyze the video, and it will give you the like video summary, okay, in front of you. Even you can also perform the query operation on top of the video. Let's say you have uploaded a video regarding large language model, and now you can, let's say, do some additional conversation, okay. Let's say whatever that video content creator is talking about. So maybe you can ask some topic, let's say what is large language model, what is the transformer inside large language model, these kinds of question you can perform there. So for this I have created the entire app, guys. You can see this is available. So first of all, let me show you the demo of the app, like what this app will do. Then I will explain the code, okay. So for this, first of all, you have to set up the project. So just try to create an environment with this command. So you have to use Python 3.11. Then after that you have to activate the environment. So let me activate the environment. So environment is activated. Now we'll try to install the requirements. So here, let's copy this line, and let's install the requirement. So for me it is already satisfied, but for you it will take some time. And here, guys, I'm using Google Gemini model, and it's completely free, so you don't need to use any kinds of OpenAI API key here. So once it is done, then we'll try to execute our main.py. Okay, so main.py is my endpoint, and you can see to implement the agents I'm using Phidata. Okay, and I created a Streamlit user interface. So now let's try to execute the app, and let me show you the demo. So let's open up my terminal. Now I'll just write Streamlit run main.py. So my app is running. So let me show you. So guys, you can see this is the app. So here you have to upload a video. Okay, so let's upload one video here. So I'm going to upload a short video. So let's say here I have some video. Let's say I will upload this one. What is generative AI? So this is a short actually I recorded. Now see, guys, this is your video. Okay, you can see. You can even play the
Hi,
video.
welcome to the 30.
Okay, now here you can perform the query operation. So what I will do, I'll just write summarize the video. Now if I click on analyze video, now see it is analyzing the video. After that, so guys, you can see I'm getting an error because the API key I created, maybe it has expired. So what I will do, I'll create a new API key. So for this, just search for Gemini API. Okay, Gemini API key. Sorry, Gemini API key. And for this, you have to go to the Google developer, okay, website. So get Gemini API key in Google AI Studio, and here is the API key. Okay, you have to create. So let's create a API key, and I'll select any kinds of project, and let's create the API key. So this is my API key. I'll collect. Now here what I will do, I'll try to replace inside my env. And from Gemini, guys, I'm using a vision model. Okay, you can see I'm using this particular model called Gemini 2.0 flash experiment. Okay, so this is actually multi-model. It can also take the like video data, image data. Okay, it can work. Now I think it should work. So let's re-execute my app. I'll stop the execution. Let's clear the terminal and again re-execute that. Now again I will upload the video. What is generative AI? Now let's give the prompt, summarize the video, and let's click on analyze button. So guys, you can see here is the summary I got, okay, about the video. So this video actually I created of 30 days of generative AI series. So this was the first lecture. So there I was talking about what is generative AI and all. Okay, so here you can see the entire summary. Now you can ask any kinds of question regarding the video. Okay, like you can also talk about like what is Gen AI, what is LLM inside that. Okay, everything you can ask here. So this is the app, guys, I have created. Now let me show you the code. So how I have developed the entire project. So again, I'm using Phidata. I think you know how to use the Phidata, and I'm using Streamlit to create the UI. So I'm using DuckDuckGo search tool for the like search operation over the internet. Let's say if you're asking any question which is not available in the video, it will refer the internet to give you the response. And here I'm using upload and get file from generative AI. Okay, Google Generative AI. So here I'm installing one package called Google Generative AI. Okay, like with the help of that, you can access the Gemini model, and the file I'm uploading, that video file, you can process with the help of this particular function. Now here you can see I'm uploading the so here you can see I'm importing that Google Generative AI as GenAI, then some additional module. So here I'm loading the Google API key, and how to load the Google API key, how to create it, I think I already showed you. Then I'm configuring it. Okay, then I'm giving the page configuration like video summarizer. Okay, you can see some icons. So these are the thing actually I'm giving. Then I'm giving the header, so title and header. So this is the title and header. Okay, so once it is done, then I'm initializing the agent. So this is the agent actually I'm creating, guys, you can see. And the model I'm using Gemini 2.0 flash experiment model, and tool I'm using DuckDuckGo. Then this is my model. Then I'm creating a video uploader. So this particular video uploader I'm creating here with the help of Streamlit. Once it is done, then I'm checking if user has uploaded the video or not. If uploaded, I'm saving as a temporary file. Okay, then you can see I'm creating a text area. So this is the text area I'm creating so that user can pass any prompt. Then if user has clicked on the button, so what it will do, it will process. First of all, it will upload the video, it will process the video. Then after that, it will get the process video, then it will pass to the model. But before that, I'm preparing the prompt. This is the entire prompt, guys. So here I've written the prompt like what to do with that video. Then I'm running with my model. You can see analyze prompt and the video, that means the processed video. Okay, then once I got the response, so what I will do, I'll just try to let's say show in my console. So this is what actually we're doing here. So then you have to give this particular customized text area option. So here you can specify what will be the text let's say style, what will be the height and width. Okay, you can like mention these are the thing. So yes, guys, this is the implementation, and you have to keep your API key here. And yeah, and requirement, these are the requirement I'm using. So yes, I will share the like resources with you, so from there you can check it out. And if you face any issue, you can let me know. With that, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Hello everyone, welcome to this video. So guys, in this video we'll be implementing one web search agents with the help of Phidata. So for this, what you have to do, guys, first of all you have to create one virtual environment. So for me, I already created the virtual environment. You can see demo 1, and the Python version you have to use 3.12. Okay, so how to create the environment, I think you already know that. So for this you have to write conda create hyphen n. Then here you can specify the name of the, let's say, environment. Let's say I want to give demo. Then you can specify the Python is equal to 3.12. okay, like that. You can mention the command. Now if you press enter, so it will create the environment for you. Then after that you have to activate the environment with the help of this command. So conda activate conda activate demo. Okay, like that. So once it is done, then we have to install the requirements. Okay, so here is the requirement, guys. So these are the requirement you have to install. So to install the requirement, you have to execute this command called pip install -r requirement.txt. okay, now if you hit enter, so it will install all the requirements. So for me it is already satisfied, that's why you can see, okay, it's done. So for you it will take some time. So once you have installed all the necessary, let's say, library, now here let's get a file. I'm going to name it as web search .py, or I can just write web search agent.py. And here you can see, guys, I'll be using Phidata, and I think you know that Phidata is one of the amazing agentic AI framework. So nowadays actually they changed the name. Let me show you. So you can see Phidata. So you can see, guys, this is the Phidata dashboard. All right, so even you can also go to the documentation. You can see like how they have developed. So you can also visit that documentation. You can see like okay, the code example and all. So first of all, let me show you, okay, how we can create these kinds of web search agents. So here, first of all, let's import some necessary libraries. So first of all, I need py dot agent. I'll be importing agent. Then I need I'll be using grok model here, so let's import it. So from py dot model dot grok. It supports all kinds of model you can export, like it supports Google model, Bedrock model, okay. Then OpenAI model. So we'll be importing this grok. Done. Then I need one source tool. We'll be using DuckDuckGo. You can also use Tably or let's say SERP API. It's up to you. So tool dot DuckDuckGo import DuckDuckGo. Then I need load env. Okay, so from dot env import load env. Now here you have to specify the grok API key. Where you will get the grok API key, go through the grok playground, guys. Okay, and from here you can create a API key and just try to mention it here. So for me, I have already done. Now let's initialize my load env, and it's like very easy if you're using Phidata. So with very less line of code, you can create these kinds of agents. So first of all, let's initialize my web search agent is equal to agent, and inside that you have to give some parameter like name of the agents. Name is equal to, I want to give, let's say, web agent. Then description, this is the agent for searching content from the web, okay, website. Then you can specify the model. Model is equal to, we'll be using grok model. So grok, inside that you can specify the ID of the model. So here we'll be using llama model. Okay, so you can see grok is having different model. So we'll be using one of them. So you can see llama model. So let's initialize one llama model here. So this model, guys, we'll try to use. Okay, so llama 3.370b versatile. Okay, this particular model we'll be using. Then we'll specify the tools. Tools wise, we'll be using something called DuckDuckGo. And you don't need to give the like API key for the DuckDuckGo. Okay, so yeah. Then I'll give another parameter called instructions is equal to always include the sources. Okay, sources. Then I'll give show tools call is equal to true. So these are some parameter you can check in the documentation. Then markdown is equal to, I'll make it as true. Then debug mode is equal to true. Okay, so yeah, I think it's done. Now let's do the search operation. So web search agents dot print message, okay, print response, sorry, print response. Inside that you can give the questions. So let's say I'll give a questions. What is the capital, okay, of India? And I want a streaming output, so here I'll just write stream is equal to true. So let's check whether it's working or not. I will open up my terminal and let's execute the agent. So from a Python web search agents. Now see guys, it is doing the real-time search operation and it is showing all the logs, okay, all the reference. And you can see the capital of India is New Delhi. New Delhi is a many capitally within the national capital. Okay, so you can see this is the entire results I got. So that's how guys we can create any kinds of web search agents if you want. Okay, let's say you want to do some real-time search operation, that time you can use it. All right. So yes, this is all about our website agents. So in the next video, we'll be creating some more agents with the Phidata. So thank you guys.